Another new update in Anime Last Stand, and together with the Halloween event part 2 and all of its new units, we also have one unit that is specifically strong and also special. We have True Dragon God Rimuru, a quite unique unit to say, and also one that is really difficult to use, and I'm gonna show you how that works. For that, we're gonna go into the Halloween part 2 mode, which is also maybe interesting for you to see as it's new, and I'm gonna show you how to build Rimuru to make it super duper strong and maybe help you also get some candies in this stage. So first of all, we're gonna go to that big, it's not a tree, or is it a tree? It's somewhat a tree. We're gonna go over here and restart. What we're gonna do is to place Idol first, because Idol is gonna be our money unit. You pretty much know that. Idol Popstar. Gonna let it upgrade the units over there already appearing, so we not have too much time, or we don't have too much time, but I think we have enough time to hit some upgrades. Yeah, that is fine. We can do this. Okay, then we're gonna place Lelouch as our first defender, same as Death Sun. Yeah, those two gonna stand here, and we're also gonna upgrade them, just so they defend us. Yeah, we need to be safe. At the same time, we can collect some of those bolts, because those bolts make us stronger. Yeah, they give us 1% damage or 2% boss damage attack speed. You can see there are buffs popping up, and now we have time to build Rimuru, or our True Dragon God. And that one is quite difficult, let me tell you. It actually needed a bit of time till I understood it myself. So let me show you how that works. First of all, we're gonna place him. Yeah, we can see the others are still being upgraded. I will let them upgrade. And now, the first thing we're going to do is to select the form. We can choose between True Dragon form and CL form. We're going to take True Dragon form. That is what we will need. The next we need to do is to build up all elements on this unit. How we're going to do that is the following. We're going to place a unit, in this case Bob. And then we use, here we have my ADHD popping in. We gotta farm those bolts. We're gonna use reality warping. And with reality warping, we're gonna choose an element, in this case fire. Then we use it on Bob. Now Bob is fire. And now we can use gluttony to consume an ally, which we're gonna choose Bob. And now we have the fire element. Now we're gonna skill craft the fire element, and boom, now we have it. We're gonna repeat that process. Okay, reality warp, then water. We take Bob. Now Bob is water. Then we're gonna take gluttony. We're gonna absorb Bob. Boom. And then we're gonna skill craft water. Boom. Now we have fire and water. Then another Bob. Reality warping. Dark. Boom. Then gluttony on him again. Zip. Skill craft dark. Can we also skill craft light already? Oh yeah, we can. Boom. And we're also gonna do skill craft Cthulhu. For some reason, you can do it with them immediately, but don't ask me why. The next thing we have to do is to build up its True Dragon form. You can see we currently have 4,000 out of 1 million True Dragon form power. And the easiest thing we do is to summon a unit. In my case, I will use Esther. And we need to invest $1 million into a unit, which I will do right now. And then we can use True Dragon form on Esther. Boom. And you can see his True Dragon form power is completely filled. And then once again, we have to do skillcraft. And now we can skillcraft all of our units, all of our elements. We have to click it through many, many times. Don't ask me why. We have to click it through multiple times. But that is what we have to do. Yeah, I'm gonna click them through over and over again till we're done. So, and God, it doesn't end. It doesn't end. For some reason, it doesn't end. We gotta keep going. Okay, now we did it. And now we have his more or less full power. If we upgrade him to the fullest, you can see his range is insane. He's literally, yeah, that was the boss. He's literally covering the entire map. Literally covering the entire map. And this is not the end. Together with his already insane power level, yeah, of 2.5 billion, which is probably, I think, 30 to 40% stronger than what Lelouch can handle, we can now use Azathoth. Azathoth, or however it's called. And it says, upon activation, sacrifice every unit slot on your team except True Dragon God, and deals 25 times this unit's total damage and slot sacrifice to all enemies. So once we can, do a big amount of damage to anyone in range, I'd say. I mean, it's full AoE after all. Plus, Rimuru will also become even stronger. The only problem that we have with that is that after that we can't place any units anymore because we're sacrificing the slots. We're not sacrificing the current units, like you maybe know from Enemy RL. We are sacrificing unit slots. Every slot in here will then become unusable. And just for the video I'm gonna show you, we currently have 4 billion power, and if I use Azathoth, then you can see our power. Yeah, our power became a little bit higher, and it keeps stacking. Now we also have more things here. We have Multiversal Collapse that kills everything but has a 2000 second global CD, and we have Belzebub, and it kills all non-boss enemies below 75% HP, consumes executed enemies to gain their magic skill, and if no enemies are executed, time stop the map for 60 seconds. But together with that, you can see Rimuru is still getting stronger. I don't know how much we can scale that up. But I would say we just gonna let it run for a bit and see how it's gonna turn out. And here, as you can already see in the background, we're facing a little problem. Rimuru is too strong. I mean, this is great for the players, even if it's horrible for balancing. Nothing in this challenge or nothing in this stage can be even remotely a threat to Rimuru's own strength. Even if everything is sacrificed, there's no support whatsoever, no money is coming in other than the units, like other than the enemies. I mean, it is not needed. You have the strongest unit in the game and nothing can even come close to beating it. We're just stacking up candies after candies after candies, or whatever reward currency that is, Halloween cookies, and not even the bosses spawn properly. They pop up for like a millisecond and then they're dead. And you just keep getting wave after wave after wave after wave, and it will never stop. I don't know how far we can go in this before it would be even a danger, but I'm kind of feeling like I could spend the whole day in here without any consequence. And you already heard it in the voiceover a few seconds ago. The plan kinda failed. We're at stage 434. I don't know what happens if we have 2000 candies. I would like to know, but I'm gonna be honest, that would take another hour, maybe 1.5, and I need to finish this video. Rimuru is at 22 billion damage right now, and not even nowhere close to dying. So, I guess we're gonna provoke it here. Also, 350,000 candies, quite nice. I mean, 2 hours of work, more or less. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I started recording 5:20 or whatever. So we're recording for almost 2 hours now, and I'm gonna end this. So sad as it is, gonna say Rimuru. I'm actually bugged, by the way. I have the Roblox bug where I can't do anything anymore, no matter what I'm pressing. But what happens now? Where are the units? There they are. They are coming in. I would like to spectate them, of course. I would like to see them. But even them will take a while till they're actually there, right? Because they literally have to go in here. And they seem to be so slow. Are they even fast enough? Yeah. Yeah, this is the fastest they can go. And I think they will still die, right? Yeah, they're still dying. Oh my god, I hope they can even come through. I hope they can beat the Rimuru units. Because they're also quite strong. Crazy. And the funny thing is, I mean, I could place them again now. Oh! There we have more units. Look at how many units there are if they're not instantly dying. Oh my god. That is crazy. Now they're coming. This is the amount of units Rimuru was shredding continuously. Like every second. You could never see any of them because they just died instantly. Damn, look at that. 460 billion. Guys, check the clock down here, how long it takes till they're dead. Till we are dead. It still takes ages, even though I gave up. Yeah, now they're slowly reducing all our candies. That's about it. Okay. 350k Halloween cookies and 5 spooky bingo stamps. That is the power of true dragon god Rimuru. Hope you enjoyed it. I sadly can't do anything because I'm stuck in this guy. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Now enjoy playing Anime Last Stand. And hope to see you soon with another video on this channel. Bye bye.